When we want to write down very large or very small numbers, it's often convenient to use standard form or standard index form. So, for example, the number 73 million can be written like this. You notice that the index is not just the number of zeros, it's actually the number of columns that the decimal point would have been moved from the end of that number to make it 7.3. Here's another example. The decimal point was moved 4 places, so we count the number of columns, and that's where the 4 comes from. And if we're dealing with a small number like this, it's -4. Standard index form or standard form is not only useful for writing these numbers more briefly, it can help with our calculations. So if we were multiplying these two standard index form numbers together, we find we can multiply the ordinary number parts and add the indices for the powers of 10. But this would give us 21 times 10 to the 3. And that's not standard index form. The decimal point has to be after the first significant figure of the 21. That makes it 2.1. But then we have to increase the power of 10 by 1, so the final answer is 2.1 times 10 to the 4. When you're dividing, you can divide the ordinary number parts, and you have to subtract the indices. So this gives us 3.5 times 10 to the 7. The 7 comes about because we had 5 minus, because we're dividing, minus 2 because it was -2. That's 5 plus 2, and that's 7.